What's going on, guys? It's Complete Tech Crew. Today we're going to be going over 3 additional offerings, or a part 2 to the video that I had out called Which One. It basically was a comparison and analysis of which bit brand is better or bit kit is better. On the first video, or the part 1 video, we compared DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Bosch. And in this video, or part 2, we're going to compare and unbox and review Makita, Flex, and Kobalt. I left Wearer out just because it is a more premium brand, excuse me, and it's not always readily accessible or available to everyone everywhere. So I just tried to only compare items that are comparable, number one, and readily available and accessible either at Lowe's or Home Depot or your local supply houses and things of that nature. So enough in rambling and all that. This Makita 60-piece came from Home Depot. This particular Flex kit was marked at $29 or right under $30, but it was actually $21.99 on the little yellow tag or clearance price, whatever that was. And this Kobalt kit, I bought it a long time ago, last Black Friday, and I believe it was $19. But if I'm mistaken on that, please forgive me. So the Kobalt kit is 35-piece kit. The Flex kit is a 41-piece kit. And they all pretty much have the same style stuff, like the 2-inch bits and then a bunch of the 1-inch bits that I'm not really a fan of, but to each their own, you know, whatever works for you guys. What I do like about these, the Flex and the Kobalt, is the kit is transparent, so you can see through it, see what you have. I just love the color of the Makita kit, and I don't have a ton of Makita kits, so when I do utilize this particular kit and store it, I'll know exactly what's inside. But I like the color and the feel of Makita kits. I've seen others with them. I've used them before, and they look great. I just love that Makita color, and I love the Makita feel and the vibe that they have. And these bits definitely have a more premium look with the colorway on there, and how smooth that like platinum or stainless steel look is with the black wrap with the Makita logo on it. I really like those. The Flex ones look decent, as well as the Kobalt. I have not used the Flex brand before, so we'll be diving in this one and breaking into it new together. The Kobalt brand I have used a lot before. It has gotten me through a lot of pinches. What I do notice about the Kobalt brand is the fitment is great. It's just, I do believe the metal is a tad bit softer as compared to DeWalt and Milwaukee. I do believe that these Kobalts are just a tad bit softer, so they don't last as long. I don't have cam out issues though, so the fitment is great. Milwaukee, I have cam out issues with their Phillips number 2, but the fitment is great. It's just, I think that metal is quite a bit softer. So let's just discuss where they're made. So to some, this is very important, and it can also convey or divulge quality control. So this particular kit is made in China. This particular Flex kit is made in China. And this Makita XPS kit is made in Taiwan. So if that tells you guys anything. And I also think it's pretty cool that it's a 60-piece kit offering from Makita. So again, guys, the Flex and the Kobalt came from Lowe's, and the Makita kit came from Home Depot. There was no promotion or special on any of these, other than this one just had a yellow tag, and they just do that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's on clearance. So without further ado, let's get them unboxed, and we'll get right into it. So guys, we got everything unboxed. Get rid of that trash packaging. This is what our Makita looks like. Again, I just love that Makita color. I don't know what the color is, like a teal, but I absolutely love the way this kit looks. I like the way it feels. I like the case. I like the durability and the toughness of this case and the way it feels and looks. I got a lot of flack for not including this on the first video. It was always my intention to include it, just in a different series. So I know these bits are great. I hear a lot of great things about them, and they absolutely look amazing. I love that stainless steel color or stainless steel vibe that they have going on. So that looks really good. I think this is pretty neat. I love the way that it is clear and transparent, so you can see straight through it. Nice feeling case. Doesn't feel too cheap or anything like that. Has your little clasp here, opens up like that. And again, you can see everything. So that's Flex for you there. Looks great. Looks absolutely great. I'm kind of curious about how those perform. And then Kobalt. Nothing bad to say about the Kobalt kit at all, because it's gotten me through a lot of jams. Of course, it's more of a plasticky feeling. It's not as durable as the Flex case, and it's definitely not as durable as the Makita case. But does it really need to be? because I do not think there's a lot of guys out there buying Kobalt to take to the construction site or to take to industrial sites or anything like that for rigorous abuse. But you never know. You never know. My opinion can be incorrect. I've used it in pinch situations and it's performed well for me. But yeah, the case is just kind of malleable. You can see that there. Nothing, no knock against it though. Still a great looking case. Has the bumpers right here on the back. And then of course you have a nice array of your bits here. And the reason why I like this particular one is because it has your elongated bits here. Also has some nut setters here. And then you have more elongated ones here. You only have a little bit of the 1-inch ones. That's why this is one of my favorite kits as far as Kobalt is concerned. So when I need a kit to get out of a jam, I'm looking for this particular kit because the elongated bits. So again, guys, I do believe that this is a 60 piece, a 41 piece, and a 35 piece. So let's go ahead and start testing some of these out. We're gonna get to testing and driving some screws in for you guys. So let's go ahead and start testing some of these bits and these drivers out on some screws that I have. Got a little jar of screws right here. It's just a little mixture of stuff. I got wood screws, got Tapcons, got deck screws. So you know, you got T25, you got Robertsons or squares, you got Phillips. So we got all kind of size in those 5/16, 3/16. So we got different size hex heads to try here, guys. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. I'm already dropping stuff, sorry about that. So let's, the most important one is the Phillips, because that's the one I think we all struggle with most. So we're gonna start off with the Makita XPS bits. And this kit is just absolutely just succulent looking. It's just beautiful. So just looking at the Makita Phillips number 2, really good looking bit. I like how Makita wrapped it there with their logo. And again, that stainless steel or platinum look, I don't know what that is, but it absolutely looks amazing. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start off sinking a couple here. And I'm gonna get these other cases out of the way so you can kind of see what's going on. Put our star right there. Come back to these ones in a second. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go for it. I have my M18 Fuel Surge Impact with a CP or HO 3.0 battery, and it's fully charged. So, and I have it on speed 3. All right, let's go for it. No problem. This is a regular wood screw, drywall screw. Open them out. Yeah, I definitely like the look and the feel of these. These XPSs are definitely nice. They are really nice. Let's go ahead and try a T25 in the XPS kit, or out of the XPS kit. So I have this deck screw here. So we'll go ahead and pop that in. Really good looking bits, easily identifiable. Makita did a really good job on these bits. I really like these. And let's go ahead and drive it in. Yeah, like butter. That was smooth. That was very smooth. So let's go ahead and go try out these Kobalts. And I guess before we do Kobalt, let's just keep it moving. Let's just do one more of these. I have square number 2. And I have a self-tapping or self-drilling screw here. Again, it's just for testing purposes. I know this screw is for metal, so in the comments, just take it easy, all right? Not a problem at all. These are nice. They have excellent fitment, a good feel. They are made very accurately and manufactured very well, so that's a good sign. So let's move those out the way. Let's go ahead and get into the Kobalt, our Kobalt fans. Let's go ahead and start off with one of their number 2s here. And I think Kobalt's case is cool, how they had a little hook there that you just pop up to get your item out. And we'll go ahead and grab one of our number 2s. There it is from Kobalt. They have the same wrap, you just got that black color with the Kobalt. Pop those in. And again, I've utilized Kobalt a ton. They're great. You know, I just think the metal is a tiny bit softer as compared to like DeWalt. Works flawlessly. Let's get some fresh wood here. Great, great, great. And again, I've never had fitment issues with Kobalt at all. Works like a charm. So let's go ahead and go to our Kobalt T25. Yep, T25 right here. These screws get real hot, so just give me a second on backing it out. So hopefully you guys, we're in frame, you can see that really well. Yeah, not a problem with these Kobalts at all. So I'll let that cool off, and let's go ahead and try out our square. We got a 2.5 inch square, number 2. So go ahead and try that out with the Kobalt. Back that on out of there and give it a try. Flawlessly. And we just had a little bit of cam out there. Nothing too major to note. I think that might be my issue. Try it one more time in reverse. Yeah, it just gets a little, oh, there go the ice cream truck. Yeah, man. Let me not get distracted about that. I already got a lot of snacks. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, I just noticed a little cam out, and maybe it's because I'm not applying a lot of pressure. But I'm getting a lot of articulation if you see that right there. Yeah, that's most certainly in the bit itself. So we have a little bit of issues with that. It may not just be manufactured as straight. Yeah, so, which is normal. I mean, hey, quality control is, lackluster with a lot of things, so that's no big deal. But Kobalt, all in all, I think Kobalt is great. I do not believe that it is intended to be used like in hit for heavy duty purposes and construction purposes, but I could be incorrect. I've used it before, but it wasn't like for a month long or anything like that in comparison to how I beat up on the DeWalt ones. So let's go ahead and get into these flex bits. This flex kit is a pretty good looking kit. They kind of remind me of the Kobalt a little bit, almost like they have like a powder type film over it. The Kobalt is almost like a jet black. This is a black, but it is like a powdery type film on it. I can't really call what that is. So that's pretty interesting there. So let's go ahead and start off with Phillips number 2. Then we'll dive into our square 2 and then into our T25. And let's go ahead and get some fresh out. Let's get some fresh screws in here. So with our Phillips number 2 with the from the flex line, excuse me. Pretty good. It's regular drywall screw. A little bit of tap. Could have been my error. Try to stay on it. Yeah, getting cam out. These kind of remind me of the Milwaukee ones, like how they cam out, and they kind of have that look on that tapered end right there. Let me try another drywall screw and try to press firmly down on the drill. And I think I just broke the head off that, so we'll try one more screw. Just one-handed. Getting a little cam out. As for a comparison, I'm gonna drive a drywall screw one-handed into this wood with the Makita XPS, because I don't believe that I was able to duplicate that with the Makita. Yeah, that should let you know something right away. Yeah, these Makitas are definitely climbing up the ladder for me. Such a good looking bit too. I probably would never want to use it. Okay, enough of that. Sorry. I'm over here getting sidetracked. So let's get into let's get a brand new deck screw and use the T25 from Flex. Let's go for it. Usually never, ever, or very seldom and rarely get cam out on a T25. So let's go ahead and try our square number 2 from Flex, and we'll use a fresh one. And again, guys, it's a self-tapper. Works well, works great. I'll try another Phillips. Number 2. one-handed. Seems like it jumps out a little bit. Let's try that same screw, which is here in the wood, with our Makita XPS again, and see if I get cam out. So most of the times when I'm driving a screw, I am driving it down one-handed. I have another hand applied to something, either holding a ladder or holding the item that I'm affixing or screwing down. So it's definitely important to be able to have that one-hand maneuverability and functionality and be able to perform well at that. So let's try the same screw, same spot in the wood, and see if we cam out. Okay, so that's when the screw stopped. So I'll try that again. Okay. Yeah, these Makitas, these are nice. These are very nice. I know, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. These flex ones, Kobalt was very impressive, by the way. Kobalt has always impressed me. Actually, just the way the case is built and the materials used on the build of the case and stuff like that. I've always taken them out of the case, just how cheap the case is. I'm not impressed at all with these flex bits. And this is just my personal opinion. You know, of course, the square, the Robinsons did fine, and the T25 did well, because they always do. But this Phillips one, tapered off, reminds me of the Milwaukee Shockwave bits. And I'm none too impressed with that particular bit, the Phillips #2 from Milwaukee with the cam out. This thing cammed out on several different screws or fasteners. So I'm not so impressed with this one at all. I do like that the kit comes with an extension. Comes with this extension here. You have your 5/16, you have your 1/4 inch, you have things like that, but not too amazed or impressed with the Phillips #2. So hopefully they go back to the drawing board on that. And we just have our 5/16 nut driver here. Don't know how well this will go in the wood, but we'll try it. There we go. No complaints there. Great fitment, no issues there. See if we have a 5/16 in our XPS, and of course we do. So we have it here. Great looking bit as well. Then we have a Phillips #2 here. This is your stop guide. This almost reminds me like if you're installing drywall, this bit seems a lot like that, or you need to stop at a certain depth. This will stop you. So that's great that Makita includes that. Great job on that, Makita. It's a really good looking kit as well. So we'll try their 5/16 with the same Tapcon. And I know Tapcon in the wood, yeah, I know. And I'll try that one-handed. Yeah. Great feeling. I like how it's kind of that tapered look, small like that. I think that's great. They shaved off a little bit of girth on the outside. So good, kudos to you on that, Makita. I'm impressed. I am absolutely impressed. And then last but not least, the Kobalt, because I'm digging Kobalt. I'm digging Kobalt. I just know their metals are a little bit softer, but who cares? If they work, they work, right? And again, I'm not sure that Kobalt is necessarily designed or specifically designed for heavy duty construction, everyday use, but I'm definitely gonna take it out there and put it through its paces. I have before, just not daily. You know, it's something I used in a pinch while traveling. So I'm gonna take it out this week and I'll beat up on it and see how well they do. Same with the Flex. It's just those Phillips won't be getting any use because I'm gonna have cam out issues. I can already tell. So, turn with the Kobalt. Grins, let's try it again, one hand. Works great. So yeah, guys, Kobalt bits are not bad at all. Again, I just think the metals may be manufactured a little differently and a lot softer. This Flex kit is decent, I could say. I mean, I didn't have a problem with any of the other ones. And I guess for what you get, I'm not really a big fan of all these 1-inch ones, but if you have these extension bits, you're good to go. I do think that for the price it is, the Phillips #2s could be designed a lot better, and they could definitely offer you more 2-inch bits, because I'm all about the 2-inch bits. I do not like the cam out issues and probably how small this is manufactured for the Phillips #2. So if Flex is listening, probably definitely take a look into that and reconsider, go back to the drawing board on that one. No complaints on the Kobalt. The fitment has always been great with Kobalt. I'm just not a big fan of their case. And that plastic material in there will crack so quick, especially in hot, cold climate changes. But I do love that most of them are 2 and 2.5 inches, and then they have an extension there, quarter inch extension there, and you got an array of nut drivers. So great job on this Kobalt. I do like this, and I am going to run it through its paces on the construction site. And last but definitely not least, this kit from Makita, or the Makita XPS kit. I'm definitely impressed with this, highly impressed with this. No severe or real cam out other than user error with just like the Kobalt, really no cam out at all other than user error on my behalf. Great looking kit. I like the stainless feel. I like that it comes with this unique bit here for plunge depth. You have everything you need. Yes, there is a vast array of 1-inch bits, but they have such an array of different sizes. I mean, they got T10, T27. There's so much stuff in here. I think that's pretty incredible. And you have a lot of your Phillips 1s, 2s, and 3s here, squares, 1s and 2s. That's good. It's a very nice, comprehensive kit from Makita XPS. So I really like this kit. I like the way it looks, and I can't wait to get it out there and beat up on it and see how it compares to DeWalt, which is my favorite bit or brand of bit right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I missed anything or if you guys need additional information, please leave it down in the comments below.